Do you ever find yourself making things harder than they should be? It is a trap that I kind of fall into way more than I would like, to the point where sometimes I get so overwhelmed by things by making them harder that I don't do them at all. This video that I'm making right now, I was about to start recording and then I went, no, it would be better if I moved to another place because the light would be better. And I find that that is something that I do in my life and in my business all the freaking time. And maybe you do it too. I feel like we should make some kind of a pact to be okay with things feeling easy and without things having to be complicated and without things having to be perfect. Because I feel like this perfectionism and this kind of resistance to do things that are easy, and dare I say it, when they're easy, they're probably more fun, can lead to that sense of overwhelm. And I am pretty sure it contributed in some way to the burnout that I experienced and just feeling like everything was just so damn hard all the time. And I just think we need to remember that it is okay for things to A, be imperfect, and B, to be easy. And even last week, I was making a brand new offer. I was making a landing page, and I was like, went through that thing. I'm sure you've probably done it where you're like, now I have to make the thank you page and the confirmation email and the this and the that. And, this little thing that you thought would take you 20 minutes, suddenly you have 5 more tasks ahead of you that you didn't, think about when you first started doing this quick thing that you'll just do. And I decided, no, you know what? No, I have limited time here. I need to get this out quickly. So I didn't make a thank you page. I just used the very simple in Kajabi, like little box where you can just put, thank you so much for your purchase. And it goes to that Kajabi thank you page. Is that as nice as a fully designed thank you page? No. Like, does it have a nice video on it and, maybe a survey so I can ask people why they decided to sign up? No. But do you know what it was? It was done. It was actually finished. And then now that it's done, I'm probably just going to leave it like that, because honestly, I think if I had to sit down and enhance it further and make a whole sales page, like a whole thank you page for it, I probably wouldn't want to. And this is just a tiny little offer. And I think that we can so easily get caught up in these things. Like, that is just an example. Even making the video that I'm making for you right now, like, I have resisted making these kinds of videos where I'm walking around, because, I had this thing in my head about being terrified about being on camera. And yes, the first few times I've done it, it was terrifying. It was very anxiety inducing. But the more I've done it, the more I'm like, hey, this is actually a really cool way to make videos, because if you don't edit the videos and you just post them, that's what has taken all the stress out of making videos. Like, I've been so worried about making them perfect and annoying people if maybe I don't say things super succinctly, or if I'm rambling in a part and I'm like, I should probably cut that out and make it cleaner and make it better and tighten it up, because that's what you're supposed to do. If you don't have a great hook at the start of your video, you need to re-record it and it should be scripted, and all the shoulds. And all of those shoulds have stopped me from making anything. And it's such a shame. And maybe it's stopping you from doing it as well. So I feel like making things easy, it feels like it goes against my DNA. It feels like I have been taught, or it's been entrenched in me somehow, that work is only good and valuable when it is hard. Like, hard work is good work. And things that are easy, it feels almost wrong. And I want to train that out of myself. I want to be able to just do things because they are fun, because it is enjoyable. And especially when I have an online business, we start these online businesses to do things for freedom, to be able to do it on our terms. And, part of that is that you need to make content and let people know about what you think and your values and your business and all that kind of stuff. But it doesn't mean it needs to suck. It doesn't mean that it needs to be something that's so hard. And it doesn't mean as well that you need to follow the way someone else does it. For someone else, editing videos could be the easiest thing. They could love doing it. It could be their favorite thing to do. For me, no. I'll do anything. I'll procrastinate for a year maybe. Like, I've got videos that I've taken in the past that never even saw the light of day. Yet this, where I press record, I talk for a bit, and then I stop, and then I have a few deep breaths afterwards, and then I post it. It's helping me actually make content, and maybe me doing that is going to encourage you to do it too. So that also inspires me. And yeah, there's too much perfect in the world, right? We should embrace our imperfections and definitely embrace the do it anyway. And sure, if this was edited, if I got an editor and I sent it off to them and I had the perfect B-roll and all those other things, it could be better. If the thank you email that went out with that offer that I made last week wasn't just whipped up by ChatGPT in 2 minutes, maybe it would be better. But it's not going to stop it working, and it's not going to stop it being effective. And it means that we can actually do stuff, and that it feels light, and it feels easy, and it feels fun. And I vote more fun is good. And I'm determined not to go back down the burnout path. I want to do things that light me up. I want to embrace this world of freedom that I have built for myself and be able to enjoy every minute of it. So I'm in that camp. Let me know if you're in that camp too. And yeah, let's shake off the shackles of the hard work is the only valuable and good work, and let's just do awesome work. That's my message for you today. And in case you're wondering where I am, I'm at Hokkaido Shrine. Come back to this beautiful place because even though there are a heap of tourists here today, it still feels really peaceful and lovely. And we've put some messages up onto the to the wishing tree, so that's pretty cool as well. And just gave me that, I think this is the moment to make a little video and share this, because it's important. And yeah, I think I really maybe it's just a message just for me, and I'll look back on this and be like, yes, Sue, glad you made this video. This is awesome. But maybe it's going to help you too. So let me know if you are someone who has been brought up on a constant diet of hard work is the only good work and the only meaningful work. And if you want to make things a bit easier as well, if you want to let go of the perfectionism and the desire to make everything be just as it should, and to, make everything that you are doing perfect, and make it look like people who have teams. Like, I think it's so easy to compare ourselves to those who are so far ahead, and to people who have entire teams and contractors and freelancers doing everything for them, and being like, well, theirs looks so good, mine doesn't, so it's less valuable, because it is just not true. Like, our work is valuable and awesome, and we should embrace it as it is, and use every time we do something as an opportunity to not just get better at it, but to find ways to make it easier and find ways to make it more fun. Because when it's easy and when it's fun, we are so much more likely to keep doing it. And I think that's the key. Like, if you're trying to do things that feel hard, then of course you're going to get overwhelmed, and of course you're going to get sick of it, and you're going to resist it, and you're going to hate it. So let's do things we love that feel easy, and it's okay for it to feel easy. And I think the biggest trigger for me, not trigger, like the biggest thing that's going to make me feel like I've actually kind of got there, is if I can feel like making money easily is okay. Because, if you've done any money mindset work, you probably know that's a big challenge as well. So I'm in the make it easy camp. Hopefully you are too. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye bye.